Attraction? No, but something very similar.
She's got that feeling where you see a really delicious snack, like a wrap with vegan chicken nuggets in. It's like she's not sexually attracted to the vegan chicken nugget wrap, but she is hungry for it. So this is the demo for Cabernet, which is available on Steam now. The full release is not out yet. But we're going to give it a go because it looks really interesting and fun. Just look at this art already. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. Begin story. Oh! Didn't see the game full screen itself then. For just a second. Turn it up.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa.
Oh, is it waiting on me?
I
was just enjoying it.
I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet...
Oh, those look like stats to me. And also, it doesn't say the date of death. Oh. We also very much so appreciate there being subtitles built in.
I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right.
Oh, Uncle Miko's got a really cool voice.
What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today.
Ooh.
Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life, despite her obvious calling for medicine. When she was little, I always thought she would become...
Oh my gosh, we get to choose a musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. We're gonna go with writer because that's my inclination. That's gonna be my favorite of these choices.
A famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn.
You see, our literature knowledge increased. I love that.
She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Uh-oh, what happened to Daddy? Where's Daddy-o?
By the time she graduated.
Oh. She had a thirst for the written word or a scientific mind. Well, see, I want to keep going with written word, but I'm wondering, like, because I can see a stats table in front of me. Common sense is like, we should balance out and say that Lisa has got a scientific mind. The logic and deduction and reasoning.
Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it. But I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
Ooh. Passionate artist or also a true friend. I think I really like that sentiment. You know, kind of like loyalty and compassion and kindness. So we're going to say Lisa. Also, is it's not just me, right? I want to say Liza. I feel like Liza Minnelli did have a whole song about pronouncing Liza as Liza, but it's... I'll wind my neck in. We'll say a true friend.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and
that gave us history and politics knowledge, interestingly enough.
She connected with people easily.
Ah, that's why.
She cared deeply about them.
That's kind of like mingling, though, I feel.
Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us. But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her.
We have got a... I'm guessing we're Lisa. We've got a very fancy headstone.
Pour some vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off.
Oh, is that one of the graves next
Piece
to us?
of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
Ooh, already intrigued. Also, I'll turn it down once we're out of, like... As the game attempted to trigger its second cutscene, it crashed the entire game. A Unity big error barcode came up, and it crashed OBS out with it too. That's fine, it's a demo. This is where we got to before Cabernet took out my computer in an assassination attempt. Oh my god, it's loaded the second cutscene. Okay, I'll shut up.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Homicidal. Homicidal, I'll be good. Okay, also, if the cutscene is not loud enough for you to enjoy it or it's too loud, just please feel free to let me know and I can adjust it.
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty.
Girl, I think she pulled her whole ass mortal coil out. I think she went like reverse spaghetti.
I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Oh! Oh my gosh, here we go! Girl, you look rough! Right, let's turn that audio down. Put the audio about there. Chill die, but yeah, nighttime is difficult. You know what makes nighttime more difficult? If you wake up looking like you've been dragged through a hedge and also possibly dead / murdered. Don't really know, but it seems to be working now. I'm really excited. This is Lisa, not Liza. Sorry to Liza Minnelli. Dear Lord.
Mom?
Oh.
Cola?
Walk? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Was this maybe our burial gown? Was it traditional to bury people in white, though? Because that doesn't seem... I mean, maybe it's just an aesthetic choice, who can say? Either this is a nightmare or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream. Ooh, torch. An old kerosene lamp that someone left in the room. Oh, there's blood on your nightstand from IKEA.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
Oh, we can walk as she's talking. That's good. So this is where we woke up. I mean, I do have some decor suggestions. Is this blood on the carpet? Can't click to look at it, so I hope not.
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Lisa's medallion, a handcrafted sterling silver medallion passed on to Lisa by her father. New objective, escape. Absolutely. Press tab to access your journal. In the journal is quests. Ah, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, no, that is her name. I was looking at her name like, I don't think that's what the grave said. It was reversed on the grave, I think. To be rank 1, no experience, no money, got some skills. How do I go? Can I just click with my mouse? Oh, I can. Wonderful. Quests. Welcome to the high life. Escape the chamber. Calendar. Relationships. Ooh. Glossary. Hosting at funerals. According to some traditions / superstitions, no glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. No clinks. Ooh. So, women were only able to study these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. I believe that is true. And also, isn't it right that in a lot of places women could study, but they couldn't get a qualification or basically any kind of certificate to testify to their studying? It was like, we will let the women study, but like, as a little fun hobby. Because obviously if they could then get qualifications from it, got applications to stand your ground and doctors and join the workforce and things. Consult your local historian, don't just take my word for it, but that's in my brain. Lisa's medallion, handcrafted. Oh yeah, we've already read about that. Okay, cool. We need to escape. Can I just kick down the door violently?
Locked.
Okay, Nancy Drew. Call for help or walk away. Help!
Hello? Anyone?
Help! Okay, well. Tried. Walk away. Need tools. We need answers. Oh!
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Hey, do you want to open the door? Are you still there?
Are you still there?
Suggest signs.
Maybe you can't talk?
Oh.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Ah, clever egg.
Thank
Okay.
goodness.
Can you help?
Can you help me open the door?
Oh.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
It's 2 for yes. I wasn't paying attention.
Will you help me?
Oh. Can help, but I shan't. Aww. Poor Lisa.
What is it that you want from me?
Oh, we're a doctor. We could promise medical help.
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick or come on call anytime, day or night.
Doesn't need medical attention. Do you want me to owe you a favour?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Well, I feel like that's got to come back to get us.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Yes. That's a problem for later, Lisa. Oh, shit.
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I
Oh,
can't
no.
see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
We're going to have some kind of devil's mark, aren't we?
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself in?
Oh, we got skill points because our vampire rank has increased. Because we made a bad deal. Are we sure we should be getting rewarded for that? Earning XP increases your rank, allowing to upgrade your skills. Okay. So these are our skills. We've got a 5. I mean, we should probably just... I'm not min-maxing. We should probably just balance back out. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm happy with that. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. Did we look at the door, by the way? There's an eye on it.
I'm not going back in there.
Fair dues. Can't go that way. Can we run? We don't want to run. We want to glide. That's very valid. Go past this door. Oh, we can. Okay, we should look at the door then.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Beautiful painting.
What a peculiar painting.
Ah, interesting. We have neither a high enough art score, well, experience, skill points, or historical knowledge. We know nothing. I kind of love that for us. Maybe it's better to be like that. No. Nothing. Okay.
It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Leave the money.
Tempting, but I can't take what isn't mine.
Oh, we've got morality. What a concept. Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza after she reaches certain levels. My brain wants to just say Liza Minnelli, so I'm going to be real with you. We might just say Liza. I'm going to try to, like, not fuck up her name because that's rude, but also she's fictional, so she probably doesn't care. I can't unhear that the music has the Huntress lullaby. Does it? See, I don't play enough DBD, but how interesting. I wonder what that bass song is then that they're both using. I'm going to presume it's like a classic sample or something.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Let it stay.
Still, why risk it? God
It's not
saves
our
the man who
home.
saves himself.
I don't think it's so much about superstition as this not being our home to make those kind of decisions. Well, oh, careful of the candle on your big dress. Happened here?
Eerie.
Oh, yay! We can study this one.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Is this like the little girl grown up and now means someone's mad at her? We study again? Oh no, it's the same thing. Maybe she's mad at herself. Who can say?
This is unbearable.
It's a
I'm a
Russian
doctor.
lullaby.
I
Oh,
can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead.
really lovely. Also, I love that for us, getting cultured.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
We believe in you, Lisa/Liza. Oh my god, hello.
What in heavens is all this?
This looks fancy. Look at this floor. Chapter 1, Higher Society.
I will make sense of all this later.
Oh,
Something
girl.
is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
I feel like if you wake up in the dungeon of a late 1800s high society ball, they are cannibals and they're going to eat you. Like, I wouldn't in my situation, I wouldn't jump to vampirism being real, but I would jump to, this is a high society like the White Glove Society of cannibals.
How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
I wasn't
She
invited.
must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
Girl, I'm a kidnap victim.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
Oh, well, I don't appreciate being called French, but thank you. Hey. I like your green suit. Can I talk to you? I sure can't. Hey. Oh, hello. I like your dress. And I like your hat. You look like you drive a train. Can I come past you? Can I just scoot on? I'm gonna just scoot past you. I can't just scoot past them. I'm gonna have to walk the long way around. Look, we're gonna... I bet there's human cannibals, I'm telling you. I know this is a vampire game and it's cannibals. Also, this background audio is really nice. Let me turn the audio up a little. So there's no settings yet. See, there's no settings yet. But ideally, I imagine when the full game comes out, there'll be settings and we'll put the we'll be able to adjust dialogue. What do you want to call dialogue volume and like background volume. But at the minute, if it's too loud or too quiet, let me know and I'll.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
There's a multitude of accents, but I mean, giving European.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Bite me?
Sorry.
She's nicer than me. I would have told him where to go. Hi, you two look cute.
Miss, are you all right?
No.
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Oh, no, but I support this ginger icon. Look at him in his little suits. Also, are we small, or is that lady tall? Oh, wait, we're kind of the same height. Never mind. Okay.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Drugs?
Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy. Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello?
Hi, goth mummy. We need help. Help. Also, love everything you two have got going on. Apologise for interrupting.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
Oh, she didn't like that we said sorry? Okay, one of them didn't like that we said sorry, and one of them liked that we said sorry, but I don't know which is which.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you.
It's classic first day on the job behaviour.
How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
Get their asses, girl.
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around when she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused.
We've unlocked
If I recall
Hussar.
my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh! Oh, girl, that's not Cabernet.
May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's very much so giving the don't worry your pretty little head about it vibe.
Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Well, we've only got one option. Chug chug. We stop? Nope, let's see.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberry.
We've got to keep going.
Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Oh shit. Oh wait, no, did we hear her name? I don't think we did. She's just the Countess, so do we get to name her? Or is this... I swear to God, if they've said her name and I've just not heard it, I'm going to be very embarrassed. Yes.
Madam Skvortsova?
Oh, that was not her name.
It's Countess Orlova. But I bet you'll learn it soon enough. Now off you go, change and mingle.
Oh, she doesn't
Time
like us.
is money.
When you are healthy, you can hold shift to increase your walking pace. I need to look at these characters because we have fucked that one up royally. Bad. Relationship status. Bad. Full name, Sophia Orlova. Sorry, my nose was tickling from piercing. Status, undead. Address, unknown. Hussar, neutral. Stefan Road, dead. Why is he called Hussar if his name's Stefan Road? Is Hussar a title that I don't know? Oh, here we go. We know about covered mirrors. Domovoi. In the Slavic religious tradition, Domovoi, bunch of spellings, is the household spirit of a given kin. They are deified progenitors. To Wednesday afternoon, we're getting there. That is to say, the fountainhead ancestors of the kin. Sometimes he has a female counterpart, Demania, the goddess of the household, though he is most often a single god. The Domovoi expresses himself as a number of other spirits of the household in his different functions. Learning. Oh, okay. That's everything. We can jog now. Oh, but look at something here.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is I
Zoom
have
in.
absolutely no appetite for it.
Right, something else popped up. Is it going to be the same thing, or...?
I'm starving, and the
Yep,
food
it is.
looks
Never
so
mind.
fresh and delicious, but
Hussar went for a smoke.
the strangest thing is I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Do I get out? There we go. Oh, is it not this? Oh, it is this.
Countess is right. I should get dressed before exploring.
Oh, I forgot that part. Right. Cloakroom, did you say? I'm going to guess that that door up there is open now. Honestly, I was just like, let's go talk to the guy who doesn't think we're an embarrassment. Ooh.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Bad is going to happen. I still feel like we should leave it. Wash up without using the mirror. Can manage. Beautiful.
That should do it, hopefully. The Countess sure has excellent in other circumstances. I'd spend all day here reading.
So we have something in common. Dresses in here.
Goodness. This must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Well, we're going to have to get dressed. Evening dress. Oh, I love that we've got more slots. Ooh, wait. Does it give us... It gives us a +5 to history and politics.
Perfect. Fits like a glove.
Can I look at this statue? I can't. Right, now we can go and talk to Hussar. Oh, what is going on there?
I still don't know what's happening here. Or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
What is happening here? Why do you have a doll? You know what?
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Hello.
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found himself a young human lady and fell in love like a schoolboy. Apparently they
Interesting.
got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
You don't say.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it. He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
Okay, interesting gossip. So we know that humans and vampires can date, but it's unusual, I'm guessing. Can't hear their conversation.
I just never know what to say to humans. If I'm honest.
Can I say this
I find
lady doesn't have a
all
mask
little
on?
dull.
That's not fair of you to say, Margarita. It's not their fault that they don't have the advantages of eternal life.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human.
Not this.
Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
Marguerite sucks. So yeah, why does that lady in yellow? She's got like a more straight up and down dress and no mask on. Where like most of the guests have masks. Oh, I can look inside. Hi, Hussar. Oh, some interactions cost action points. Hold left mouse button to activate.
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
We could be mean immediately, but we've already got no friends, so let's just question graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Well, we're not well read enough to know about vampires, so we won't
I'd rather not
guess.
guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
We can't question the mirror because we didn't look into it. So, in terms of RPG stuff, not doing great so far. I feel like I've accidentally nerfed us, but we're getting there. I don't want to be told about looks from this little mustache man in his MCR outfit. You are so correct to call him out because that is what he looks like. And he looks like, I want to say, Sacha Baron Cohen in Les Mis. I'm pulling from a deep, dark memory there, but... Is that the one where he's dressed like a ringleader? Because, anyway... Am I dead?
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares?
Girl, we do!
Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
I don't even remember how it happened.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Right, move on. Ooh, defense mechanism, science 5. Let's do it.
Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
Okay, cool. My family?
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that.
Oh, that's not very nice, but okay, valid. Also, so did they bury me in a nightgown? Because not thrilled about that. Couldn't have buried me in a nice dress.
It's true, too.
Rude.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now.
Okay.
Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Move on.
I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of.
These people are so mean.
Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing.
Doing things like putting 2 slits into your eyebrows. For what reason?
Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
Okay, cool, thanks. Thanks for nothing. Oh, we can flex and say the Countess won't be happy.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Oh, get his ass.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
Purple hair lady.
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her.
Big dress.
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arbin. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
Okay, I had my suspicions, but he's family. He's La Familia. He's one of us. I mean, he's also a jerk. We can also record that. He's also a bit of a knob, but I think he's family.
What about the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human. Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
Oh. Interesting.
A clueless young man surrounded by vultures.
Ah, not nihilism.
That's fascinating.
Right?
Anyway. So he's nihilistic. That's why he dresses like this and why he's kind of a bitch.
I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Ah, it's now midnight. That door's locked, but that door's open. Why? So we can now just go and socialise. I talk to you two. Okay, apparently not with them. Yeah, I like this ginger boy. I want to be friends with him.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know.
Oh,
Look into her
God.
eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes. Well, apologies.
Petya.
Petya, we should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh.
Oh.
Of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
I'm sorry, but I mean, he's in the wrong because you shouldn't go to a party and try and shill something. I mean, that's a bit rude. Imagine you're at a party and someone starts trying to, like, sell you their Avon. Like, it's not the vibe, but I do feel a bit bad for him. That was brutal.
Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar.
She's got that feeling where you see a really delicious snack. For me, that's normally something very basic, bitch, like a wrap with vegan chicken nuggets in and sweet chili sauce and some salad.
He is most certainly human.
It's like she's not sexually attracted to the vegan chicken nugget wrap, but she is hungry for it. Hey, bud, you okay?
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown.
Okay, well...
How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Tell us more about Matilda.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes.
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback.
I do think it's kind of sweet how, so obviously he makes the dolls and he's given her the same shade of eyes as him. And he's also given her freckles. I think that's quite sweet.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, we can be a jerk. No, I think she's lovely. I think she's sweet.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
I think I would enjoy to see the responses of if you come into this game and you just play as a jerk, just immediately off the bat. I bet it is fun. But I can't do it. I can't be mean to this little ginger boy.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
Oh, Petya.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait.
He is adorable, and I think that's so sweet that when he makes toys, he makes them look a little, not a lot like him, but just a little bit. Like, I bet every doll he makes has got a little bit of resemblance. He's a cutie.
My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
I love his optimism. Yeah, so we know he's been invited here.
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work.
Did you just hear that giggle in the background? Why do I feel like that was purposefully timed?
She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
So, from what Hussar said, I get the impression they've brought him along as like a freak show oddity kind of energy. That they're like, someone has to bring a human. And she saw this man selling dolls that looked like him, and she was like, fantastic. You're coming home with me.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me. But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
I assume they brought him his dinner. Well, I think maybe. I don't know. Maybe they have and I'm misinterpreting it, but I thought they meant that someone has to bring a human as like a joke, as like high society. What's the polite phrasing for? I can't think of the polite phrasing, so like what my brain said was bastards and bastardry, just being dickheads for no reason. Like, let's bring a poor person to laugh at kind of energy. But maybe it's just that he looks like a tasty, delicious, a little cheese sandwich of a man.
Best of luck with everything,
I mean, I
Petya.
hope not.
Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
Please don't eat this little delicious chicken sandwich. Hi again. Have you got gossip? No gossip for me.
Have
Ooh.
you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Oh, I'll take you up on that offer. I'll have a bit of Cabernet. So Cabernet is there wink wink nudge nudge for blood, isn't it? Like, I don't think we're getting toasted.
Hello.
Hi, Arban.
I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
Also, Arban's earrings, when she was looking the other way, it was silver. This one's gold. I think she's got 2 keys as earrings.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you, too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
Oh, also, if you notice, we've got the same coloured eyes as Arban. Like a violet, kind of. I think that's cool. I think the Countess had red eyes, I want to say.
Right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Thanks, Arban.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
And apparently she's been around for ages, so, I mean, Chelsea knows a thing or two. Let's ask about advice for a new vampire.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
What? My father? Or that's too personal, Arban. I don't know you. You can deteriorate my relationship all you want, girl. I don't know you.
That's a little too personal.
I understand. Everyone has their own boundaries.
Also, there's a typo there. It doesn't matter, but there is a typo there.
Just remember one thing. Demons are hereditary. Look after yourself.
Is the implication that if we are, like, genetically connected to someone with alcoholism or, like, binge drinking, that can impact how we treat Cabernet, wink wink?
I couldn't
I'm
help but
intrigued.
overhear that you are a wine expert.
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
Oh, we can click on it mid-conversation. A salon is a gathering of people held by an inspiring host. During the gathering, they amuse one another and increase their knowledge through conversation. Salon culture was introduced to areas of Eastern Europe during the spread of Francophile culture in the 18th century. Now, Hussar, so that is a title. A member of the cavalry originating in Central Europe during the 15th. So he's not young. 15th and 16th centuries. Oh, wait, what century are we in? We're in the 1800s. So we're in the 19th century? Oh, yeah, he's not young. Hussar are frequently associated with being ladies' men who are prone to drinking and debauchery. Yeah, I'm sure that's a convenient cover for him.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed.
Oh, brag them.
I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
Oh, that's really kind, actually.
I'll make sure to visit. Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny.
Bye.
Well, I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
She's really sweet. It is a shame that we damaged our relationship by saying, no, I don't want to tell you if I'm related to a drinker. Need to socialise. Ooh, new side quest. I want to have a look. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? So, Petia, 65, still neutral, but it's our highest one. Where's Arben? Oh, I thought it... Oh, wait, next... Oh, there's multiple pages! Bad? Damn. The only person that likes us, and that's not even a like, it's neutral, is Petia. Dang. Serves us right, I guess. Who else can we chat with? Oh, we've come this way around, haven't we? Ooh. This interesting lady, for sure.
Come on.
Alyssa.
Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry
Am I
way.
okay?
Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Not this. Not her wanting to play Russian roulette, and these guys are like, that sounds scary. Aren't you undead? I wonder if that can kill them. Can we go listen? Oh, I wondered if maybe they'd gossip about her. Also, hi Mononoke. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Hey girlie. Love the whole vibe you've got going on. A bit
Now, would
unhinged.
you look at this pretty picture?
Her dress matches her eyes.
I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
The thing is as well, you can tell it's a demo because of the tiny typos, but I do enjoy typos because now it's a gift from he Countess.
Huh.
Love that.
I thought it looked familiar.
Oh, is this your dress?
Name is Alisa, by the way.
Alisa.
Lisa, it's a pleasure.
I mean, I feel like it's too obvious, but I can't help but notice that we have very similar names. I feel like there was kind of an implication there that the dress we're wearing is either hers or maybe someone she knows or someone like dear to her or a relative or something. And the character models are very similar. Like I'm looking at the face. I think we're a touch shorter. I'm looking at the face shape. And I mean, don't know. Interesting parallelism. Interesting parallelism. I don't know if I want your advice. You're a bit unhinged, but we'll ask anyway.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day.
Okay.
Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose?
She makes a good point.
Do you fancy a round?
Yes.
Maybe some other time.
Oh. Okay, sorry, no.
Suit yourself.
That young man from earlier.
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petia? Why? Are you interested?
Not like that. Oh my god, Elisa.
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petia is human. I picked him up at the town market.
Okay, Elisa, in what sense? Because me and Homicidal are trying to figure out if you mean picked up as dinner or picked up to laugh at.
He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
Get him.
If you two are not an item, May I ask, why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
Yeah, but your turn for what? Entertainment or drinks?
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
It's not a clear yes or no. Also, hi Neon, thank you for the hydrate. It's Cabernet. Whoa. Not Cabernet. Whoa. Or is it? Whoa.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live.
Wanna know, okay, still here by the way. She's come back. Hi, Momo. It's red pilk, you're so correct.
But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't, stop existing?
Hi, little girl, look at the screen. Look, there's vampire ladies.
Oh, sweetheart. There is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
Ooh, okay. So dehydration, get crushed. I'm guessing the high roof thing is that if your body physically gets, like, impacted, no body left for you, or crisp and burn.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
Head boop the cat. Do you consider your existence more valuable? Well, honestly, my instinct is no, because it depends on if you believe that something's more valuable if there's a scarcity of it, which isn't necessarily true. But, like, typically speaking, I suppose, rather than traditionally, if you've got one of something, it's more valuable than if you've got 50 of that thing. That's like business logic. That's not like sentiment logic, you know? There's a little cat here who wants my attention. Hi, little girl. Hi, sweet thing. I'll give you a big squish on the face. Also, we can't say no. We can sort of say, I guess, or I think my life has the same worth now that it goes on forever. Valuable. Do we think our life has more worth now that it goes on forever and ever? It could be, but not inherently. Yeah, exactly. Like, sure, because we've got more time to do like a bajillion new things. You know, I guess in that sense, yes, but not really. I could also spend 1,000 years doing nothing and improving nobody's life and making no achievements and not growing as a person. I'm gonna say it's the same.
No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it always was.
Okay.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to,
Elisa.
say, Petia's?
Why? You gonna make us wrestle? Well, now see again, if we go back to the scarcity logic, then Petia's is actually more valuable because it's so brief and cherished. He's only gonna have like, also it's the late 1800s, he's gonna have like 70 years. Whereas we can have 7,000. So like, surely his becomes more valuable. But then I don't want to do that thing where we're equating life as one life is worth more than someone else's. That's dodgy territory. I don't want to say we're worth more because we can live forever. We're gonna... Also, we don't know this woman and what her angle is. So at the moment, we're just going to say, I feel like me and Petia are both... Our existences are both equally worthwhile.
What a strange question. They are equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Fair enough, it is an interesting thought experiment. Thank you very much. I don't think she was trying to trap us. I think that was a genuine question.
Indeed.
Like, get to know us. Moving on.
Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Oh, cool, we socialised. We can go back to Hussar now, can't we? Like, what the fuck's going on? Hey, are you quite done? Also, how are you smoking? Do we breathe still? Do you breathe?
Good timing.
In and out?
I just finished up.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
What? To what military are you serving, my guy? Here we go. Which division?
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps.
Does he not know?
So, are there any other
Is
questions
he
you have
faking?
left for me?
Oh, that burn on our shoulder.
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
Oh no, that's not a good response.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright?
Oh no.
Alright.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Why was I in a basement?
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
You're useless!
All I know is that
Oh my
Countess
gosh.
conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well.
No, we're asking the real questions here.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
The other creatures and such. Sure, why not?
Vampires are real. Does this mean other fairy tales are?
Oh yeah, it was mentioned in our eulogy that we used to like write fairy tales as a kid.
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Rusalkas. In Slavic folklore, the Rusalka is a typically feminine entity, often malicious towards mankind, and frequently associated with water, with counterparts in other parts of Europe, such as the French Melusine, and the Germanic Nixie. Folklorists have proposed a variety of origins for the entity, including that they may originally stem from Slavic paganism, where they may have been seen as benevolent spirits. Rusalki appear in a variety of media in modern popular culture, particularly in Slavic language-speaking countries, where they frequently resemble the concept of a mermaid. Pretty! Also, Mononoke's here, you can't see her, but she's loafing right there. Just at the bottom of the camera, keeping us company.
Yes? No. Yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Sure it does, Hussar.
So, are there any other questions?
Oh, we're good.
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what
okay,
it's
put
like
your
to
butt
be
down.
one of us.
We can just yell, I'm dead, or we're keeping an open mind.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but
Yeah?
from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. Alright. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Apparently not, and also it doesn't ring a bell with me, so I don't know, maybe.
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
Are you about to push us off a balcony? Oh!
How?
Yay!
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
Mononoke is staring at this bat animation.
How are you even
Oh, she's coming to get it.
Such a state.
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident.
Eon, you're so valid for that. Also, cat update. She's gone behind the monitor. I think she's looking for the bat. I really hope. If the stream suddenly cuts out, you know why. There's a cat in the cables.
Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
Can we be like a fun bat? Like a fruit bat? Hold right mouse button. Ooh.
Goodness.
It's so cute!
Isn't this a hoot?
Wanna know, okay.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh, shall I just... Ah! That indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land whilst in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears. Let's go! Oh! I need to... There we go, I need to get lower.
Catching on. Follow me.
Okay, so I hold this, I go to bat shape, I noom. Ah, this is so fun!
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
Yeah. Whee!
All this talk about death, but don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
I want to get him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Okay.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman.
We know serf, but let's address it. Serfdom. The term serf refers to an unfree person who historically could be sold only with the land to which they were attached. Serfdom became the dominant form of relation between peasants and nobility in many Eastern European countries in the 17th. That's kind of, I mean, see, that's useful because in my head all I knew is basically enslaved farmer, but that makes sense. Learning!
Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man.
Oh, so I just choked. Neon, you're so right.
Now, come with me.
1 second. I did a little cough. Oh no. What? Mononoke, what are you doing over there now? She's climbed on the other desk and she's pushing shit about. Anyway, can I just jump off the roof? That would be fun. Ah, the game won't let me just jump off the roof. We just gonna...
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already.
Why is he getting Trophime pissed?
Alright, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Oh! He's gonna... Is he gonna
What
eat him?
happened to him? Is he all right?
He's gonna eat him.
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Seems unethical. Pop off. Like anesthesia.
Is it like anesthesia?
In a way. I bet you this fellow in the States who invented it is a vampire.
You mean William Morton?
Mm-hmm. I heard the doctor was toying with that idea before the discovery. He was not happy the Americans figured it out first.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Okay.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
Does.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
Who does it work on?
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you. An important condition. Without it, the charm won't work.
Interesting.
Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires?
It does, but it's unethical. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I didn't say that.
Hmm?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind.
Oh, hi, Mono.
But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
How do I do it?
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
Okay.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons. One, people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Will they do anything?
When you say influence their thoughts, does
Who's
this
that
mean they
cat?
will do anything I say?
I'll keep an eye on it because you choose through electric cables. Yeah, you do. Why do you do that, by the way? Because you're a little cheeky monk.
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
What's the second reason?
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
I mean, I was a little bit concerned this is going to be a... I mean, is that less cruel, though, in a way? If we've got to eat people to make sure they won't remember it and they won't be in pain whilst we're eating from them. That does sound kinder than terrifying them, but so it's just a bad situation all around. Is he allowed to drink from Trophim?
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you.
Ew!
Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry.
He said that like he was a can of pop.
Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Liza, let's go.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Turn into a vampire by choosing it in the ability wheel. Oh! Our mouth's all bloody.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
This man is a terrible first day teacher, it has to be said.
It will recover in a minute.
Oh. Hello. Click the wrong button.
His skin smells like wild berries.
Ooh, tasty.
But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole.
Oh, damn.
I want to feel it on my teeth. In my body. No. I can't do this.
Are we sure? That sounded really good.
I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, are we gonna starve to death?
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
Yeah, the tunic that you don't know what division it's from.
Do you remember the way back?
I do.
Suspicious. Thank you. It is polite.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess.
What about...
Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first.
Hi, Mono.
But
wait,
first...
this man!
Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted.
Hi, honey.
I should try it on Trophim.
You just left him like this. Like...
Can you hear me, Trophim? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Drink less, start stealing, drink more. Oh, you can really do a playthrough as like evil. Kind of obsessed with that.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Done a good thing here today, kids. Guess we leave now. Can I investigate? Is there anything else over here?
It's too dark. I can't quite make out what's inside the shed.
I think Tropheme just lives here alone. Okay, bat time. Mononoke is having a loud wash over here. Turning to bat for...
What was that?
Momo, stop having a bat. Look at the screen. There's a little bat. Look, it's a little bat. She doesn't care. She's washing. Hey, what just happened? Hey? Hey?
Looks like the banquet is over.
The banquet is over. They didn't. I don't want to walk into the room. Look at the doll on the table. Don't make me go into this room.
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
You have no self-control at all.
Did you two fucks eat our little chicken nuggets? No.
What is this? My God.
They ate him. Look, they ruined his little dicky bow. And they left his dolly.
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling.
His wooden dolly outlived him. I'm gonna smack you. Fight.
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor.
So he definitely wasn't supposed to be dinner? Because otherwise they won't be all sweaty and panicking. Like, they fucked up. He wasn't dinner. I think he was the entertainment.
Someone is going to fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
Oh, are you mad? No one is going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters!
You monsters. How could you do this?
I'm Mono.
And who are you exactly?
Your worst
right.
nightmare.
Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
I mean, they make a good point. I have just walked in here and started being, like, really rude, but I was attached to that little ginger boy. Arben. My boy.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
They massacred my boy. Yeah, bye, losers. I'm hanging out with Arben. Hey.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
I mean, we know what that means, but... Son, I'm guessing.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folktales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
Damn. Well, so will they be killed?
What do you think will happen to those 3 outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dealt for troubling the Countess. They will grow back after a month or 2, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
So, I get the impression that killing humans is frowned upon, but it's not like the worst thing you could do.
What if they can't afford it?
Oh, will they just starve to death?
They will just have to find a way.
Wait, you're
Some
looking
take
mischievous? No.
Some steal.
Sorry, Mononoke is up to no good.
Without blood, we are like humans without water.
God, I have to get her 1 second. Yeah. 1 moment. Get your ass down off that Scooby-Doo. Get! Hi, I'm back. You saw nothing. She likes to climb Big Scoob, but she's not allowed to climb Big Scoob because Big Scoob is fragile. We've had words about this, but she's a menace. Okay, what happens now?
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property.
So she doesn't necessarily have to be sympathetic, she's just got common sense, which is fair.
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
It is kind of fucked that somebody can recruit you to vampirism, because the implication is that we're, you know, it's like, oh, the doctor sent for this one. This is the doctor's new apprentice. I mean, it could be something completely different, but it feels almost if the doctor's done this deliberately. It might not be. It might be that we've been killed and, like, the doctor turned us as we were dying to work for him, and that could actually be, like, a really kind thing he's done. But it does feel a bit like some dude recruited us and then just literally left us in a basement in a dark hole and was like, okay, bye! Like, deadbeat dad energy.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new?
There's a dead body in the next room.
Perfection comes in little steps.
Okay, thank you, but okay, but... we can't say it means a lot because our relationship isn't very good with her.
I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
Thanks, Arbin.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Arbin's cool. I like her. Okay, we can read a book to pass the time and not think about our dead friend. Ooh, On the Origin of Species, The Prince, The Seagull, or Carmilla. Surely Carmilla. Ooh, wait, there's points attached. It's not just vibes. Okay. Gain, Science and Logic, History and Politics, Music and Art, or Literature and Poetry. I want to read Carmilla. We're going to do that. Ooh. We read anything else, or is that all the time we had? I think that's all the time we had.
I'm sorry.
Yelling!
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Well, I think Victoria has just received some kind of punishment, is what that was. May I, please? There we go. It needed a moment. Hey! Oh, consequences! Sorry, there's a hair in my eye. There we go. You'll make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You'll not always know which one is which. Some of these consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol, diverging paths. Ow. Well,
This is fresh. What in the world caused this?
That's not Petia's. Oh, he's gone.
They must have taken Petia's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it.
Hey.
My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now.
Damn.
I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Oh no.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence.
I wonder if we'd said the opposite, like, no, we're the best, vampires are really cool, we're worth more. Do you reckon she wouldn't have done that? Damn, Elisa.
I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still,
she's untethered
this
and I like
isn't
her.
going to bring him back.
I mean, she's realistic. It won't bring him back. More violence doesn't fix violence. But she's untethered and knows no bounds, and I am a little bit obsessed with her. I'm sorry about Petya.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor, he was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
Yeah, we have met Trophime, bestie, I'm gonna be honest with you.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that
Valid.
to happen.
Fair enough.
Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
Oh damn, so is this like a coven situation, except there's like hierarchical, you know what I mean? She's at the top and she orders us around. Oh, well, I don't want to be like anything for her, but I also want to be like, I don't owe her shit. Because she has helped us out. I'll just say okay. We're just going to be like, okay, cool.
I understand.
Good girl.
Okay, Lisa.
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
Take the carriage. I don't want to leave his dolly.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it.
Can we not even look at the dolly one more time? No. I guess, actually, maybe Elisa will take the dolly. Also, the way that we were literally talking about how it's, you know, that's his passion and everything. That's what he's always wanted to do since he was a child. And how we were like, oh, and like, it looks like he puts some resemblance of himself in his dolls. You know, kind of like fathering them in a way. And now the doll lives and he doesn't. And she's got his eyes. I'm attached to this dead character. This is not... Wait, let's look at our characters for a second. Is he still there? Petya. He's all veiled out because he's dead. How are we doing with Elisa? 55. The fact that our best relationship is with Hassan makes me sad. Okay. Did she say she didn't lock the balcony?
Hey, Lisa.
Oh.
Yes?
Doll freaking you out.
Never mind.
I insist.
What is it?
You've only turned recently. When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
What did it feel like?
Be sincere.
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know, I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask?
Alright, let's get rid of the notification. Sorry for ruining the moment.
No reason.
Oh, she's all melancholy.
It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Elisa, this is the best news I've had since finding out that my new best friend Petya died.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Oh, she's upset about it, but I'll take Dolly.
Just take it with you, please.
I do love how immediately you can tell that her whole thing is like, let's play Russian roulette, let's just fuck it up, what's the point in anything anymore, like, very existential. But she's full of yearning and pining and sentiment. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. Favourite character. Her and Petya, but Petya is a little bit dead. Oh, we can say no. No, of course we'll look after the dolly.
All right. I will.
We can always give her dolly back when she's, like, a little less upset.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
See, it improved. She approved of that. I feel like if we'd been like, no, you deal with this, that wasn't the kind option. That was the kind of neglectful option. Come on, Tilly.
I swear it just blinked.
Did it? Or are we projecting? Favourite creation of the deceased Petya. Have a look at her closer up. Bye. Mwah. Now, I think she said we leave via the balcony, right? Here? No, not here. Right, I'll figure it out. Don't worry. This is really embarrassing for me. Not that way? Is it just through the door like a normal person? Yeah, it is. How dare this demo end? Oh, I really enjoyed that. You can... There's already so much promise and so much quality that heavily outweighs the little bugs and stuff they've got to fix. So, like, the only real problems we encountered was that, I mean, it crashed and it crashed my entire stream and everything. And there's a few typos. Aside from that, I mean, I think it's got a pretty intuitive UI. I like the character design. I like the art. I like the sound design. Oh, yeah, it needs a settings menu still. We've not got that yet. And also, for some reason, every now and again it would... So I've got it in windowed mode and it would full screen itself, which is just like a minuscule inconvenience. It's not a big deal. I really enjoyed that. Like, the attention to detail in the lore and the folk tales and stuff, I think is going to be really interesting. So we are absolutely going to add that to our wish list. But yes, that's Cabernet. If anyone else wants to play it, it is up on Steam now. If people play through and pick different options, especially if you go with extreme nihilism, evil, let me know how that goes. I would be interested to know what it's like if you immediately lean into being really kind of sadistic and just not very optimistic at all. Oh my gosh, well, I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Cabernet.